Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to the fourth day of our daily maths lessons for week 2. So today you're going to need cubes and counters to help you solve some extended addition and subtraction problems, and then a whiteboard or a piece of paper to write the answers down to the starter and the main part of the lesson. So when you're ready, we'll get started. Okay, so these are slightly different to what we've been doing before. Some of them are arrays, some of them are counting on. Have a go at them as best you can, and then we'll go through the answers. Okay, so welcome back, Year 1. First one is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So that would be 2, 4, 6, 8. And of course, you could have used counters to work that out. 5 plus 5 plus 5, we should know by now, equals 15. Next one. 2 plus 10 plus 10. Well, we've got 2 and we're adding a 10 bar, that takes it to 12. We add another 10 bar, that takes it to 22. And this time we're starting at 30. We're taking away one 10 bar, which makes 20. And we're taking away another 10 bar, which makes 10. Okay, so 6 plus 6 plus 6. Probably do that using arrays. That would be 6, 12, 18. And now we're counting on in 10. So we start with 11, so one 10 bar and one 1. Then we've got 21, 31. This time we're starting at 2 and we're adding 3 sets of 10 bars. So 2, 12, 22, 32. You also could do that on the number square by counting down. And then 23 minus 10. Take away one of the 10 bars, that leaves you 13. Take away another of the 10 bars and that leaves you 3. Next one is 8 plus 8 plus 8. I would be inclined to dot that out to give you the array, so that will put counters out in groups of 8. That will give you an answer of 24. Then 23, add another 10 bar to 2 10s and 3 1s, becomes 33. Add another 10 bar, becomes 43. This time we're starting at 2 and we're adding 2 10 bars, so that becomes 22, and another 2 10 bars, that becomes 42. This last one is very tricky. What you need to do is count out 5 and count out another 2, and we're looking to balance it. So we've got 1 2 3 4 5, and then we've got 2. Now we've got 2 here. What do we need to balance it? 1 2 3 4 5, so that we've got 5 this way. Okay, and then on to the challenge question, which I've tucked away at the bottom because there just isn't room otherwise now. So 46 minus 10 is 36, minus 10 is 26, minus 10 is 16. 25, 50, 75. And then this one's turned around, so 2 10 bars plus 2 10 bars is 40, plus 5 is 45. And then this last one is a balance again, so that's going to be 5 plus 20 equals 20 plus 5, because each side must add up to the same. That side adds up to 25, that side adds up to 25. Okay, brilliant. And now you've got your head around a few of these patterns. We're going to be moving on to some more patterns. I'm going to model the first set, and then it's over to you to do them. I'm not even going to go through them today because I'm sure your grown-ups will be able to discuss and solve the patterns. So the first one has been done for us. 10 equals 10 plus 0. Now the second one we're going to do, we're going to put out 10 1 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and moving it over there just for ease, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to put out 9 of a different colour. Colours don't matter too much, but it does help. The important thing is they should line up, which again you can do more easily with proper cubes. So that's 9, and we're going to fill in the gap. So we've got 9 plus 1. Now we've got 8 this time, so I'm just going to swap one of these for one of these. And that gives us 2. And then we've got 7, so I'm going to do a swap again. Now you could do this on your number lines as well, on your beads, number beads. because now we've got 3. So I'm pretty certain if we now swap, so we end up with 4 green, because that's the pattern we're doing, this side is the greens, we've got 6. And I'm pretty certain from there on you could solve this problem. Have a think about as well, explaining exactly what is happening. So, when you finish that pattern, here's the next one. And if you can, explain what you notice about the pattern this time. That would be brilliant too. Talk to your grown-up and talk about what is going on each time. When you've done that one, here's the next one. Exactly the same, but starting with 20 instead of 10 this time. And grown-ups, at the point at which your child is starting to get fed up, do feel free to stop. They do get progressively harder. Next one, I'd suggest you use 10 bars if you've got sufficient. And this last one is actually very interesting. So, have a think about what it's going up in each time. And that is the end of today's maths lesson.